Tonight, the Boys from Syracuse.
This is a drama of ancient Greece.
It is a story of mistaken identity.
If it's good enough for Shakespeare...
It's good enough for us.
And it's good enough for me. I'm Douglas Campbell, the director of this production at the Stratford Festival. George Abbott, Rodgers and Hart at their very best, with show tunes like Falling in Love with Love and This Can't Be Love. So many shows are comedies of errors, but this one is an adaptation of Shakespeare's play, The Comedy of Errors, with the preposterous assumption that twin masters would have twin servants that couldn't tell one another apart. Of course, there are no such things as truly identical twins. Good evening, good evening. Well, of course, there are exceptions that prove the rule. In a moment, part one of The Boys from Syracuse.
I'm looking for an honest man. I said, I'm looking for an honest man. I'm gonna find him, if I can. He dies tomorrow at sundown.
Hurrah! 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 There'll be an execution. It serves him right. The longest retribution. There's going to be a million. Hurrah! Hurrah!
It serves him right.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
What did he do?
He came from Syracuse. The ass, the ass, the ass, the ass, the ass.
unless he can pay 1,000 marks or borrow it from the local shark. Why did you come here?
I had twins.
Is that why you came here?
I had twins who looked alike.
He had twins who looked alike.
Couldn't tell one from the other.
Couldn't tell one from the other.
They had two slaves who looked alike.
They had two slaves who looked alike.
Couldn't tell one from his brother.
Couldn't tell one from his brother.
But on one unhappy day.
But on one unhappy day.
We went sailing on the sea.
They went sailing on the sea.
This was an unlucky blunder.
This was an unlucky blunder.
For our ship was torn asunder.
For the ship was torn asunder.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. See? One young twin went down with me.
One young twin went down with me.
One went swimming with his mother.
One went swimming with his mother.
We were parted by the sea.
They were parted by the sea.
Man and wife and slave and brother.
Man and wife and slave and brother.
Now my one remaining brave boy.
Now his one remaining brave boy.
Went a searching with his slave boy.
Went a searching with his slave boy.
Having lost my sons and wife too.
Having lost his sons and wife too.
I will gladly lose my life too.
He would gladly lose his life too.
Just like that. Just like that. Just like that.
See!
I have searched the Isles of Greece.
He has searched the Isles of Greece.
From my home to far of Samos.
From his home to far of Samos.
Didn't know your local law.
Didn't know your local law.
I am just an ignoramus.
He is just an ignoramus.
I am sinless. I am twinless. I am wifeless. I am lifeless. I am glad to die.
There'll be an execution. It's there. It runs. A long execution. There's gonna be a thing. A wrong, a rude. What did he do? We came from Syracuse. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Give him the axe, the axe, the axe! Give him the axe, the axe, the axe! Give him the axe!
Thou lousy old Syracusian!
What's all the crowd, Romeo?
They're just killing a fellow. Huh? Some merchant from Syracuse has been trading here.
Well, he deserves it, doesn't he? If any of us went over to Syracuse, they'd hang us fast enough.
Oh. Listen, Maestro.
Yes?
Don't you think it's time for us to go home? Don't you miss home cooking?
Yes, whenever possible.
Maestro, if you aren't home in time for dinner, your wife is going to raise hell. I'll be the one who catches it. She says to me, don't let him loiter. I says, no, ma'am. Oh, she says he's an irresponsible louse.
A what?
A louse. That's what she said. Those weren't the exact words, but that was the thought.
Different, sir. How well you look in your new suit. Oh, if you have time, sir, perhaps you'd care to try on the other one.
But I only ordered this one suit.
Oh, I mean 2 suits.
Oh, yes, one for me and one for Dromio.
But you told me...
One suit for each. That makes 2.
Well, if that's the case, then it's a matter of payment.
I'll take care of that later. Just now, I'm in a hurry. Come on, Dromio. I hate pests.
I hate pests too.
What am I to do with the other suit?
Suit yourself.
What's where you going?
Sorry, boss. I was just trying to keep up with you. Oh, I guess I overdid it.
Everywhere we go, there's a crowd.
Look out, boss. There's a fellow over there looking at you.
Just be casual. Act as if you belong here.
Oh, it's all right. I know it is. It's the merchant from Syracuse, the one we deal with.
Then I can relax?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, Antipolis. Yes? Is anyone watching us?
No, it's all right.
Good. I went to your inn early this morning to seek you out. You must leave the city.
Before I even started to search.
No citizen of Syracuse is safe in Ephesus.
But I've spent years searching for my mother and brother and poor Dromio's little brother.
You'll be condemned to death. You're not safe here. I notice your clothes have a strange cut to them. You'd better change them. And if anyone asks you any questions, just say you don't speak the language. It's all Greek to you. Even now, a worthy Syracusan is about to lose his head.
We'll sail with the first tide tomorrow.
Oh, good. The money I have in store for you, I'll bring to you. Meet me presently. Shh. You wait. Shh. I'll hurry.
Well, Romeo, if it's a fellow countryman, we have to help him.
No, listen, boss. We don't know that guy out there. All we know is that there's a little guy with a big axe who's going to chop his head off. Now, that's not the kind of stuff that would interest us, boss. Not in this town.
Taylor. Yes? Might need a little help.
What?
What do you mean, what? I haven't finished my sentence. I thought at first you look just like... And him, too. Why, Sir Antipholus, I don't understand. Master!
Oh, he knows me. He called my name. I knew it.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
See?
Well, it is.
What is the matter with you two? Can a man come to buy a suit of clothes without creating all this excitement?
Oh, certainly, Antipholus, sir. But I thought you had on the other clothes. I thought...
Other clothes?
Excuse me, sir. No wish to be inquisitive. Step right in, sir. Everything's ready for you. That, the other suit.
Oh.
And do you care for one for Dromio, too, sir?
Dromio?
Yes.
Hey, boss. We're haunted.
Merchant, I'll give you grace of one more day to raise the sum. Your story is unusual, and I'm sorry for you, but the sentence cannot be recalled. Corporal, take him into custody.
You know, it's a sad case, but the law is the law.
It's a fishy story if I ever heard one. My God, if we saw that on the stage, we'd laugh it right off the board. He's got no business here. Let him die.
You don't care to pay for both?
I paid for the one I'm wearing.
But the other one...
I paid for that one, too.
Stop it. He'll get mad if you keep kidding him that way.
Well, later, perhaps. I told you.
I told you, too.
The insolence of that man.
Just the same, it's a nice piece of goods, this, boss. Oh, little tight round the waist. But tell me, boss, how does it hang?
That's better. Much better. Now no one will notice you. If you're lucky, you can get away early tomorrow. Pray for the wind and the tide. Oh, here's your gold.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't think so, thank you. I'm going for a stroll, and tomorrow morning, if a ship sails, I'm going to be on it. 7 years I've been away from home. I'm tired of traveling.
Me too.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, sir. Well, Dromio, my boy, we'll soon be out of here.
Oh, it can't be too soon to suit me.
Me neither. This is a terrible city. The people are cattle and swine. There isn't a girl I'd call pretty, nor a friend that I'd call mine. And the only decent place on earth is the town that gave me birth. But you can keep your Athens, you can keep your Rome. I'm a hometown fella and I pine for home. I want to go back to dear old Syracuse. Though I've worn out sandals and my funds are low, there's a light that's burning on that patio. I want to go back to dear old Syracuse. It is no metropolis, it has no big acropolis, and yet there is a quorum of cuties in the forum. Though the boys wear tunics that are out of style, they will always greet me with a friendly smile. I want to go back to dear old Syracuse. Mr. Spartacus, I was never meant to be a hardy cuss. I wanna go back to dear old Syracuse. When a man is lonely, it is good to know there's a red light burning on that patio. I wanna go back to dear old Syracuse. Wives don't want divorces there. The men are strong as horses there. And should a man philander, the gooseball gives a gander. When the search for love becomes a mania, you can catch that night go to Albania. I wanna go back to dear old Syracuse. Well, is that surprising? Huh? What are you doing back so soon?
Looking for you. Listen, Maestro.
Maestro?
Yeah, listen, I didn't come back soon enough.
What are you talking about?
You ought to be home by now. You know that.
Home?
You know that place you stay when the chariot's being fixed?
What the hell are you talking about?
Your wife.
My what?
Your what? Your wife, my mistress, who hies you home to dinner.
My wife's your mistress?
Of course. Oh, come on, Maestro. It's time to eat. The meat's cold, and she's not.
Drunk? Where's the money I gave you? The what? Not the watch, the money.
What money?
What money?
I said that.
In just a minute, I'll... Where's the gold?
What gold?
What gold?
You gave me no gold.
Oh, I didn't, eh? Where's the gold, Romeo?
Come on, Maestro.
Romeo, give me the gold.
Come on, Maestro.
Romeo, I want that gold. Romeo, give me the gold. Romeo, give me the gold. Romeo, wait. Romeo. Wait a minute. Romeo.
Go away, beat it!
What do you mean?
If he sees you, he'll know I'm around.
Who?
The Maestro. He's gone nuts. Take a look down that street. See if he's in sight. He's been chasing me around like a crazy man.
What for?
For nothing. I've covered up for him, lied for him, cheated for him.
Well, the mistress has sent me to get him and you too. She thinks just because I'm married to you, I had to know where you are all the time.
Well, you know where I am, don't you, darling?
You bet I do. You're occurring some hijinks with your master when you ought to be home giving me some attention. I need a lot of attention.
Well, I do the best I can.
Well, it's not enough. Listen to your lady who speaks. This affair has run its course. I'll reside in Athens 6 weeks while I get me a divorce.
Listen to your lover who asks why this battle has begun.
He has long neglected some tasks that a husband should have done. He eats me out of house and home, but doesn't like my cooking. That's nothing new with a man. What can you do with a man? He likes to use my brush and comb, and yet he's funny looking. Mows like a zoo with a man. What can you do with a man? I bought the guy pajamas. I took a chance. Some men wear half pajamas. He wears the pants. By day he's like a 5-year-old. At night he's 97. What can you do with a man like that?
When you get mad, don't count to 10. Go on and count 1,000,000. Don't be a shrew with a man. Hey, that's what you do with a man. You need a regiment of men. I'm only one civilian. Wait for your cue with a man. That's what you do with a man. Marriage is such a blessing, so I have found. I've got 1,000 blessings, each weighs a pound. I'm only 5'2" right now. I once was 6'7". That's what you did to a man like that.
I wear my nicest negligee. I find him reading Plato. Nothing is new with a man. What can you do with a man? I shook the tree of life one day and got a cold potato. I'm in a stew with a man. What can you do with a man? Where is his sense of duty? Where is his taste? Acres and acres of beauty going to waste. What's the with that night? Find a four-leaf clover. What can you do with a man like that? No.
Nor that great good-for-nothing drummer.
No.
Nor that fat fool of a wife that I sent after him. No one. Dinner's been on the table for hours. Look at the time. It's 6 o'clock.
Have patience, sister. A man is master of his liberty.
Why should his liberty be more than ours?
He's probably been detained on some business matter.
I'm sure he'll say he has.
Have patience, Adriana.
What do you think I'm having? What is this big sewing circle act we're doing if it isn't patience? Is there anything more pathetic and foolish than to be a neglected wife? I won't stand for it much longer, I'll tell you that. He didn't have to marry me, you know. There are some that say it was a sword's point wedding. But that isn't the fact. He pursued me night and day. He told me those dull stories about how wonderful he was during the war. He even wrote a poem about beautiful feet. Oh. Used to give me a thrill just to peek at them. Now, ye gods. Oh, well, never mind me. Come, my ladies, smile. Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you ruin your makeup. Bring the tapestry. Let's get on with our work. Keep your hands out is he?
I don't know.
Of course, it's not my business to advise you.
You're
but
right.
I'm really
It's
feeling...
none of your business, so get back to the kitchen.
Yes, ma'am. I wonder where people in hell tell each other to go.
Well, Dromia, speak out. Where is he? Is he on the way?
I don't know. Now, don't strike until you've heard the whole story.
Did you find him?
I did.
Did you tell him it was dinner time?
I did.
Well,
he says, what dinner? Where is my gold? I says, the missus is waiting. He says, what missus? Where's my gold? I says, I want to take you home. He says, what home? I says, you know that place you stay when the chariot's being fixed? He says, what home? Where's my gold? So I thought I'd do a little what business myself. So I says, what gold? And he wouldn't stay out late if the girls didn't make him. For my next number?
go back and fetch him.
No, please. Send one of the other girls.
You slave.
And if I come near him, he'll beat me.
I would beat you if you don't.
He kicks me to here, and you kick me back again. Boy, you sure get a kick out of me.
I know what's happened. He's with some woman.
Well, dear, so are you.
That's to cheer me up, I suppose. Only it doesn't. I'm not like you. You don't know the meaning of love. I'm just an ordinary female woman. I'm jealous. But I won't let him know it. I know what I'll do. I'll roam the streets until I find him. And when I do, I'll coo him home as sweetly as any dove.
Something wrong?
What's the idea?
Well, I hid the dough and came back to see if there was anything else you wanted.
Oh, you've come back in a new vein, huh? You've reformed, eh? You're not the comic anymore?
Listen, boss,
What's the idea? No money. Come home to dinner. The missus is waiting.
I don't know what it's all about, boss.
Oh, you thought it was funny, eh?
What was funny? Hey, look out! Hey, take it easy, for God's sake. At least tell me what I've done. There! Boss.
What for?
For the workout. Can I take my shower now?
I'll tell you something else,
Company, somebody at the front door.
What?
A sale.
This is another one of your tricks.
I've been waiting for you.
I beg your pardon?
What? You look so strange. So cold.
Me?
My dear husband.
Madam.
Madam! How can you? To humiliate me thus before my ladies. When only last Saturday you called me darling. You said that my smile was more beautiful than the rising sun.
I said that?
Nah.
And that fool, Romeo, that despicable slave that I sent to fetch you.
She knows my name.
Oh, this is very peculiar. What do you know about Ephesus women?
Just what I've been able to pick up.
Are you playing some game?
No, listen, boss. You've not had even one drink, but I swear.
How dare you talk to your master that way after what you promised?
Me?
Wait until I get you home.
Home? Home?
Yes, home.
Home? That's what she said.
Just you wait, you flatfoot. You...
That will do. Oh, darling, please don't treat me this way.
My dear lady, why do you plead with me? I don't know you.
What?
I'm a stranger. I've been in this town only a day.
How can you say that?
It was Romeo's fault. Now, what are you, a man or a mouse? Don't just stand there, squeak up.
What is this dame talking
You
about?
were sent to fetch your master, and you should have done so.
Yes, Luce is right. I think you've just been lying. I bid him hire you home to dinner. He came back and said that you beat him, that you denied your own house, denied you had a wife.
Me? I said that?
Romeo, have you ever spoken with this lady before?
I never saw her before in my life.
Now you are lying. Her very words, hire you home to dinner. You said to me right here before.
Never, boss.
But then how can she call us by name?
Antipholus, to be so cheap and so Come, Mr. Carry on this play acting with your slave.
Ah, listen, boss. This is some kind of come-on game. They're gonna ask us to buy something in just a minute.
I just don't see how they...
Then again, maybe it's just an ordinary pickup.
These are ladies of refinement.
Well, maybe it's an old Ephesus custom. Remember that time we was in Cairo and those Vestal virgins changed their minds?
My dear. My love, I forgive you. Perhaps your strange actions have more reason than I know. Let's not quarrel any longer.
Oh, I'm not quarreling.
My love, now I'm happy again.
Well, so am I in a way.
Oh, my dear husband.
Did I marry her in a dream, and am I still asleep?
And if you're asleep, what am I doing here? Or are we bewitched?
Tricks! Tricks and magic! Tricks! 10 cents a trick! 10 cents a trick! That's all they pay me! Oh, how it waits! I tell fortune!
Some other time, sorcerer. We're busy just now.
I also eat fire!
Didn't you hear the madam? Go away!
Here! Mirror trick! See right through the ladies' dresses. 15 cents extra.
Go away! Come, my love, we'll go now.
But where?
Let's not talk about it anymore. I've 1,000 things to tell you.
Oh, there's just one thing I'd like to know first.
Tonight when we're alone. First, you must come home with me. Then, when we're alone, we'll be so happy. And Dromio shall guard the door.
Shall I guard it?
And I'll guard it with him. Did you bring your harp?
No.
Good, then you can pick on me.
Come, my lady, smile. See? No tears, no recriminations. Come, my love.
Well, I never.
Oh, you must have. Come, love.
Ah, the courtesans! Here's my public. Indian rotate, specially reduced in honor of Mother's Day.
Not now, sorcerer!
How about me dropping around this evening and doing a little bit of entertaining?
Oh, well, maybe I'll have to ask my secretary. Fatima! What appointments have I got this evening?
There are some Rotarians in town.
I know, those dull senators from Rome on a cruise. Oh, yeah. Well, all right, sorcerer. You can drop around later on. Just don't bother me now.
It'll cost you practically nothing. I operate on the barter system.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. Would you...
Never mind.
Auntie Phyllis! Hurry along!
No, he went that way.
Here I am, love.
Good God, that's a better trick than I can do. I'd better go home and practice.
That fellow's becoming a public nuisance. Well, ladies, thank you for your company, but I'm afraid now I must leave you.
Why do you have to go away Why so soon? Why don't you stay with me a long time?
You know I have to go home once in a while. You know that, baby.
Good evening, Aunt Tivoli.
Good evening, Goldsmith.
Your chain is ready if you care to step back into the shop.
Not tonight, Angelo. I'll get it later.
Oh, it's a beautiful piece of work. Any woman's heart would go faster for the sight of it.
Bravo!
Good evening, folks.
Evening.
Oh, having a wee execution tomorrow at noon. Hope to see a good turnout.
Listen, my friends, if I don't go home pretty soon, there'll be a wee execution tonight.
He's afraid of his wife! Make a note of that, Fatima.
Yes, mistress, I will.
I am not afraid of her. Just she's so crazy about me, she misses me terribly when I'm not there.
Oh, he hates himself. Make a note of that, Fatima.
Yes, mistress.
You know what she said to me this morning? She said a single kiss is 1,000 dreams come true.
Of course, that may be an overstatement, ain't you?
Yes, mistress.
They don't understand. And she has no poetry in her soul.
No!
No.
Whoa! I got something else! She certainly has!
Yes, you've got something, all right. But when it comes to real love, a man just has to turn to his wife.
You're right.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And your wife certainly knows how to express herself, too.
You know what she said to me the other night? She said the shortest day of the year has the longest night of the year. Now, isn't that a beautiful sentiment?
It should be set to music.
It certainly should. Why, I wish my old woman would take up things like that.
But are you still having trouble with your wife?
You know, Angelo, we were sitting there in the twilight. She took my hand and she said, "It rained the day before we met. Then came 3 days that I forget. And then, my love, we met again. And I remember things from then. I measure time by what we do. And so my calendar is you." The shortest day of the year has the longest night of the year, and the longest night is the shortest night with you. The smallest smile on your face is the greatest kind of embrace, and the single kiss is 1,000 dreams come true. Your softest sigh, that is my strongest tie. There's you, there's I, what can time do? The shortest day of the year has the longest night of the year, and the longest night is the shortest night.
Maestro?
With you.
The shortest day of the year has the longest night of the year, and the longest night is the shortest night with you. The smallest smile on your face is the greatest kind of embrace, and a single kiss is 1,000 dreams come true. Your softest sigh, that is my strongest tie. With you as I, what can time do? The shortest day of the year has the longest night of the year, and the longest night is the shortest night with you. Come, sweetheart. Lie here. my dear love, comfortable now?
Oh, I'm fine. I've never felt better. Everything's wonderful. I may not be awake, but everything's wonderful.
Drink this. You'll feel like a different man.
I do.
Now, are you happy?
Completely.
Are you hungry?
Yes, I'm awfully hungry.
Oh, kiss me. Lots of little things that started with a kiss.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Now, I'll tell you what we'll do. You and I will dine alone upstairs. We won't have our bath until afterwards, shall we, love?
Oh, no, love.
You just rest there then until I send for you. Oh, would you like sister to read to you?
Oh, have you a sister?
He's so witty.
Have you a sister? That is pretty good, isn't it?
Sister! Luciana!
Yes, Adriana? Dear brother Antipholus is with us again.
I'll send for you soon. You are witty.
7 years ago, I left my home in search of my mother and my brother. I've traveled by land, I've traveled by sea. People of all climes, of all countries I've met, I've talked to. My search is over now. I was about to go home defeated, but my defeat has turned into a victory. Because my mother and my brother, I've forgotten about them. I found you.
Antipholus?
Yes.
Oh, this would be very pleasing to Adriana, but to her sister.
Oh, that's right. You are my wife's sister.
That's what I was reminding you.
Oh, but you're the one, not she.
Oh, how can you say such things?
When you came into the room just now, why did you look at me in that way?
Because I thought at first that you were someone else. I had a queer thought you were not you. You were different. But then I realized it's just that my head is a little giddy because dinner is delayed.
Yes, that must be it.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Love at first sight is just a joke, isn't it?
At first sight.
Oh, I forgot. I've known you for a long time.
Of course.
I've got it all straight now. For just 1 second, we thought that we were in love. Oh, but we're not. We're far too sane for that. In Verona, my late cousin Romeo was 3 times as stupid as my Dromio. For he fell in love and then he died of it. Poor half-wit. This can't be love because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love, I get no dizzy spell. My head is not in the skies. My heart does not stand still, just hear it beat. This is too sweet to be love. This can't be love because I feel so well, but still I love to look in your eyes.
Though your cousin loved my cousin Juliet, loved her with a passion much more truly yet. Some poor playwright wrote their drama just for fun. It won't run. This can't be love because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love, I get no dizzy spell. My head is not in the sky. My heart does not stand still, just hear it beat. This is too sweet to be
does not stand still. Just hear it beat. This is too sweet to be love. This can't be love because I feel so well, but still I love. This can't be love because I feel so well, but still I love to look in your
Romeo, where are you going? Why are you running so fast?
Do you know me, boss? Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Oh, don't worry, you're yourself, all right? You're my man.
No, I'm some woman's man. I'm married.
Oh.
That fat dame down in the kitchen. Oh, she haunts me. She won't leave me alone. She's bound to have me. Oh, God, save me!
Where is that little rascal? You know, since he's come home, he's so tantalizing. Thank you very much.
Thanks, boss.
Romeo! I married him for life, and by God, he's gonna show some.
I haven't had such a workout since that time he entered me in the Olympic Games, remember? Oh, boy, I came in, didn't I?
Romeo, what are you doing here?
Oh, just talking over a few things with the boss about the Olympic Games. He entered me in the marathon race. I came in 43rd. It was a terrible race, remember, boss? A lot of them didn't finish. I finished. I was a day late, but I finished.
Well, the master and I wish to be alone, so get back to the kitchen.
The kitchen?
Yes, the kitchen.
The kitchen? Couldn't I go outside and chop wood?
No.
Couldn't I go out and feed the chickens?
We have no chickens.
Couldn't I go buy some?
Romeo, the kitchen. Come, my love.
I've changed my mind.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm not hungry.
But I am. Come, darling.
Romeo!
Down here, boss!
I can't stand much more of this!
Neither can I!
You rascal! Come on! It'll be fun!
This must be love, for I don't feel so well. These sobs, these sorrows, these sighs. This must be love. Here comes that dizzy spell. My head is up in the skies. Just now my heart stood still. It missed a beat. If love is sweet, this is love. This must be love, for I don't feel so well. Alas, I love to look in his
You know, Maestro, you're getting me in a lot of trouble keeping late hours like this.
Is that so?
My wife raises hell. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't know about such things, Maestro, because you ain't got my problems. But I'll tell you something. She's a nasty hand with a rolling pin.
You don't mean physical violence.
Listen, right now she's sitting inside the kitchen door waiting to conk me the minute I stick my head in.
I wouldn't stand for it.
No, you wouldn't, because you got away with women. That's not my strong point.
It isn't, eh?
No, I gotta face it. We played that personal rating game down in the kitchen last week. On a scale from 1 to 10 for sex appeal, they gave me -2.
But I'll tell you the secret. Be masterful.
Masterful?
And keep them guessing.
Bah, there's no guessing with my old lady. She makes everything plain. We have our quarrels, but we patch everything up. My nose, my lips, my ears, my jaw.
Be tough. My God, I wouldn't stand for anything from any woman. And what's the result? Well, Adriana's in there right now, pining away, waiting for me, ready to eat out of my hand. Oh!
What's the matter, Maestro?
Must be some mistake. The door is locked.
It is?
Well, it couldn't be. Hey! Listen, what's that?
Singing, woman's voice, second floor front.
But she's usually down waiting for me, crying.
I guess you gotta be more masterful, Maestro.
Shut up! Hey there! Open this door! Damn it, who bolted this door? Don't you know I'm not even in yet?
In there, Luce! Cicely! Maud! Bridget! Lillian! Light a rose! Light a rose! I'm home again!
Open the kitchen, come on the door!
She's gonna be waiting for me. She's gonna cost me one.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my ear. Oh, my head.
What's that? Luciana, too! My God, what am I running here, a roadhouse? It's locked. Kitchen door?
Locked and bolted. No wife waiting for me, no conch on the head, no loose, no nothing. Everybody's gone to bed.
Why didn't you make a noise?
I did. I set up a yell. My wife sticks her head out the bedroom window and says, "Go away." I says, "It's your husband." She says, "My husband is up here in bed with me." I says, "What husband?" She says, "Go away."
You don't suppose there's dirty work going on here, do you, Dromio?
Well, it ain't clean.
In there, open this door and let me in. Stop making that noise out there. What did you say?
We've all gone to bed. Go away. You're making too much noise.
Who are you?
Romeo.
What? Who?
You heard me. Romeo.
An imposter! Oh, Luce! Oh, for God's sakes, dear wife, you're being imposed upon! Open the door, Adriana!
What's all this disturbance?
Open the door!
Go away immediately.
So, a man! There's a man up there with you!
And what if there is?
My sister does not wish to be disturbed. Please go away.
Yes, go away.
But it's your husband, dear!
Don't be silly. My husband's right up here.
What?
That's what she said.
All right, I've had enough of this. I'm gonna break the door down!
Break it down, Maestro! Break it down! I'm right behind you.
Go away!
Wait! Now what is the disturbance?
They won't let me into my own house.
That's no reason to make all this noise.
But officer, our house, our own house. I'm up there in bed with her, she says. Now, I says that's an insult.
Hey, take it easy now.
Take it easy. How would you like it if your wife said that to you? And what does she mean, anyway? Does she mean that nothing is better than me? Or is somebody really up there?
Hey, just calm down a little.
I tell you, I heard a man's voice.
Now why don't you just wait?
Wait? When my wife locks me out, do you expect me to stand for that? Attention! Locks the door in my face, screams at me to go away, tells me I'm a nuisance.
Right in front of all the neighbors.
Right in front of all the neighbors.
Don't do that. You'll rupture something.
Maestro! That's the wrong way!
Yes.
My mind isn't on it. Imagine not being let into my own home.
Don't worry about it. You're here.
A house is not a home.
What a good title for a tablet. There now, comfy?
No!
Oh, relax, Petkin.
She screamed at me to go away.
Well, don't worry about it. I tell you what. We'll have a little entertainment. Little plays written by a client of mine.
Huh?
An old client. A fella named Clovid. Dovid? Ovid! Something like that. What do you say?
No.
Well, the first one is about this little girl. Like Corporal Papadopoulos?
More like corporal punishment.
Is playing tricks on me.
Oh, Petkin, you've got to relax.
I can't. I gotta get home to Adriana. Oh!
For our next number, we have the story of Pygmalion and Galatea. It seems he kissed her in the sacred groove.
Madam?
No, Piggy! The ballet.
the burglars take their snatch to the shop for pawning, all that we ever aim to catch is the ladies of the evening in the morning. All night they bring rich men to grief till they have no cash left. Cops can't afford the good roast beef, but we have the hash left. A plum becomes a fruit, a joke becomes a pun, and all must fade beneath the sun. Let them make an honest drachma, while the moral girls are yawning. A policeman's lost his ladies of the evening in the morning. So start the day, the police department's way, with the ladies of the evening in the
Good morning, girls.
Oh, good morning, ma'am.
Lovely morning. How nice to be at peace with the world. That's good. Get everything neat. I'd almost forgotten about that disturbance last night. It's a wonder there isn't more mess from that crowd that gathered. And that horrible man that kept shouting that he was my husband. How well he imitated his voice. If Antipholus hadn't been right there with me, we might have let him in. And then what?
Yes, especially that kind of man.
Well, let's hope the police have him locked up by now.
Oh, no, ma'am. He went to the courtesans.
What?
That's where he went.
Is that all he wanted?
I tell ya, I don't take orders from no one but the boss.
Don't give me no back talk, you.
Oh, I will too. You mind your own business.
Romeo, what's all this noise? Haven't we had enough commotion already?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Do as Luce tells you and do it well.
It's impossible to please her, ma'am.
Have you tried?
Oh, I've tried and tried, but she says I don't give satisfaction.
Well, keep trying.
To tell you the truth, missus, I think I've reached my limit.
Can you water plants?
Oh, yes, that's lovely work.
I'll see you do it.
I'll see that he does it, mistress.
Sure, she'll see. She watches me all the time. She wants to be supervising every minute.
I do not. What did you say?
I was just talking. I didn't say anything.
He's been acting very peculiar since he came home yesterday. Some very strange notions.
No,
shush. He thinks that love is a joke.
Oh, I never said any such thing. I just said enough is enough.
Well, you're wrong. Many men have that point of view, Luce. We must be tolerant. Let's get back to work. It's a lovely day.
Oh, I'm just going crazy, that's all. Water plants, that's my job. That's one of my jobs. I'm a married man, and I didn't know it.
Well, I'm a married woman and hardly know it.
She's just nervous. Oh, well, that's life. What? Such a pretty apron you're wearing, aren't they?
Can I help you?
No, just show me where it is, and I'll help myself.
Well, you may be tired, but you're still in there pinching.
Look at this, dear. Isn't this interesting?
No wonder your back aches.
Oh, I didn't mean anything.
Oh, well, at least it's a sign of life. I don't know how you can treat me this way.
It's easy.
I I wish I was home with my mommy.
So do I.
There are few happy couples in the world. Why couldn't I be one of them? I was I, you were you, and now we're only we. We are one who were two, or we had better be.
I now pronounce you man and wife, and magically you are the boss of me.
Though marriage made you mine for life, it also made you think much less of me.
It only shows how little you know of it.
I know a pair who made quite a go of it.
Who?
He was a man who was very fond of women. She was a girl who was very fond of men. She had a taste for both corpulent and slim men. He wouldn't look at a lady under 10. She went abroad just to find a man to marry.
He went abroad just to find himself a wife.
She didn't want any Tom or Dick or Harry.
He sought a mate who'd be true to him for life. She
fell in love with the angle of his eyebrow.
He fell in love with a dimple on her knee. And when they wed, he went around with other women and she went with other men. And that is he and she.
He always said, I would like to have a daughter.
She always said, I would like to have a son. She took to kids like a duckling takes to water.
He always thought having babies would be fun. He told her this on the very day he met her.
She said the wish is the father to the sport.
He bought a house in the nursery he set her.
She helped the stork make its annual report.
She won renown as the father of a squadron.
She won awards for her prolificacy, and just because they loved their children, they got married after all. And that is he and she.
You danced divinely.
She was so pure as the snow before it's driven.
He never smoked and he never touched a drop.
When she said boo, she would ask to be forgiven.
When he would swim, he would always wear a top.
She wore no rouge, though she had a bad complexion.
He always prayed every time he went to bed.
She was so kind that she hated vivisection.
He loved his ma and he swore he'd never wed.
She was so chaste that it made her very nervous.
He loved to go to the vicarage for tea.
And when they died and went to heaven, all the angels went to hell. And that is he and she.
Romeo, where are they all?
They're all working. Even me.
Well, it won't hurt you any.
Oh, boss, for God's sake, can't we get out of here?
There's only one reason that I'm staying here any longer.
You're bewitched, that's what. Everybody in town knows us and we don't know anybody. Does that make sense?
Maybe I am bewitched. I don't know. Well, I'll not let it get to me. I'll shut my eyes to it and we'll get out of here. Romeo, go down to the wharf and find out if any ships sail for Syracuse.
We're gonna make a run for it?
Yes, we're gonna run for it. Go on. Careful, someone's coming. I'll go down to the marketplace in a few minutes and wait there till you find me.
Right.
Morning, Romeo. And good morning to you, Sir Antipholus.
Yes, that's my name.
Here is the chain.
Well, what am I supposed to do with this?
Why, whatever you please. You ordered it. There it is.
Oh, no, I'm afraid that there's some mistake.
Well, it's been delayed because I waited to do a fine job. I'll drop around this evening and receive my money.
No,
I got a ring for the Duke. Must be delivered at once.
Yeah,
Hey, you kids! You mind not leaning on that chariot?
Hey, look! It's not my... Oh, come back here.
My sister wants me.
You come back here.
Why do you speak to me like that?
Because I'm bewitched.
Oh. I don't understand you.
No, I don't understand myself. But I want you to come back because you're the only reason that I'm waiting here. I'm waiting to say goodbye, that's all.
Goodbye? But it's not the custom to say goodbye before you go downtown in the morning.
No, I suppose not. Look, I wouldn't know about that. The world is so strange here in Ephesus. That's why I'm going to run away from it.
You'll run away?
Yes.
You're going to desert my sister?
How many times do I have to tell you your sister means nothing to me?
That's awful of you. How can you say such things? But I notice you spent the night with her.
No, but I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, but I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, but I didn't.
Where were you then?
I was up there.
I thought so.
But nothing happened. I said I had a headache. I lay there thinking of you.
Oh, how can you say these things to me? No.
Goodbye.
You say that as though you're never coming back.
Well, I'm not. I'm never coming back. But I shall remember.
Let the winds of the seven seas blow my good ship where they please. I can never sail away from you.
Though my bark like a shell is hurled to the edge of this flat old world, you'll be with me till the journey's through. Until I return to you. You have cast your shadow on the sea, on both the sea and me. Not a shadow dancing in the sun that fades when day is done. Although I sail and reach the ends of the world, your hand will reach my heart. When you cast your shadow on the sea, you'll be with me.
You will cast your shadow from the sea.
You have cast your shadow on the sea.
The land and me. Not a shadow dancing in the sun.
Not a shadow dancing in the sun.
When day is dawning, since you have made this tender shade for my heart's no longer free. When you cast your shadow from the
I thought that you'd at least wait a week for me to pay the bill.
It's due, it's overdue. It's more than a week.
Don't be nervous. I could get it for you. I delivered a change to Antipholus this morning. That covers the whole debt. Now, we'll just wait. Here's his man now. Dromio.
Oh, good morning.
We meet again.
We do? Okay.
Where is Antipholus?
He's at the courtesans.
Yeah. And you know what he's doing now? He's saying goodbye.
Now, that won't take forever.
Ah, you don't know him. I've had such a wonderful time. You are the most beautiful woman in the world. The shortest day of the year
As the longest night of the year.
That strikes me as ridiculous.
When he comes, tell him I want to see him.
My time is pressing, you know.
Well, he'll be here directly. Don't fret.
So, Dromio, How did you make out at the courtesans last night?
They wouldn't let me in.
Ah, there you are, Romeo.
Ah, good morning, Sir Antipholus.
Good morning, Corporal. Hey, nice work last night.
Sir, I'm on duty.
Maestro, do you have to take so long? Couldn't you just say goodbye in a few simple words, like, for instance, goodbye?
Listen, we got things to do. While I've gone to the goldsmith's to pick up the chain I've ordered there, you go and buy a rope's end.
A rope's end?
Yes, and we're going to go to the house and lay it on the backs of some of these door lockers. I'll meet you here.
One rope's end coming up.
You can save yourself the trouble, Sir Antipholus.
Oh, there you are, Angelo. Fine goldsmith you are. You certainly are. I promise a chain to a lady, and then you let me down.
Don't joke, please. The merchant here is bound for sea and wants the money I owe him, so I'm going to have to ask you to pay for the chain immediately.
What?
Here's the bill. It specifies the weight, the fineness of the gold.
I haven't got that much money on me.
I'm in a hurry, I tell you. If he isn't going to pay, turn him over to the officer.
Well, I'll pay when I get the chain.
But you have it.
I have it? You're crazy.
I gave it to you this morning in front of your house.
I've never seen the damn thing. What kind of an idiot are you, anyway? Idiot.
There is a ship sailing in an hour. I've got the luggage on board already.
What ship?
Well, the one you asked for. He said find one, anyone, and so I went down to the bay and I got one.
You drunken loafer, I sent you for a rope.
Me?
Yes, and I told you why I wanted it.
You never mentioned any rope. There's plenty of rope on the ship. You told me to go down to the bay.
Oh, you good for nothing. All right. We'll thrash this out another time.
But listen,
shut up. I've had enough out of you. Now get this straight. I want you to run home to my wife, give her this key, and tell her in the desk is a bag of money. Tell her to send it to me. It's to pay for the chain. Tell her I was arrested in the public street.
But boss, if we don't...
Tell her it's to bail me out. Now run, Romeo. Run, dope, run. All right, gentlemen. My bail will be here directly. In the meantime, officer, do your duty.
Come with me where the food is free, where the landlord never comes near you. Be a guest in a house of rest, where the best of fellows can cheer you. There's your own little room, so cool, not too much light, where you're one man for whom the wife waits up at night. When day ends, you have lots of friends who will guard you well while you slumber. Safe from battle and strife, safe from the wind and gale. Come with me to jail.
This way, sir. It'll be dry.
You never have to fetch the milk or walk the dog at early dawn. There's no get up, you're late for work while you rest in the pearly dawn.
You're never bored by politics. You're privileged to miss a row of tragedies by Sophocles and diatribes by Cicero.
Your brother's wife will never come on Sunday noon to bring to you a little son who plays the lute, a little girl to sing to you.
You can commit your little sins and relatives won't yell fire.
You needn't take that annual trip to the Oracle at Delphi.
Snore and swear and stretch and yawn.
In this, you're strictly male house.
The only way that sinners go to heaven is in the jailhouse. Come with me where the food is free, where the landlord never comes near you. Be a guest in a house of rest, where the best of fellows can cheer you. There's your own little room, so cool, not too much light,
Tricks and magic. Attractive reductions in honor of Father's Day.
No, not now.
Going to the execution.
Oh, I don't think so.
Give him the axe.
I feel sorry for the old man.
You do?
Yeah, you see, I was twins myself. That's what my mother said when she died.
Oh, really? Aha!
I often dream of my long-lost brother. Sorcerer!
Yes?
Could you give me a vision of my long-lost brother?
That'll be pretty difficult. A trick like that cost you $1.10.
Oh, that's too much.
$1.05, 95, 85, 37.5 cents.
Sold?
Wait here. I'll go and get my crystal ball.
I'll treat you like a mother. Each little twin can only have one brother. Big brother. Big brother.
Crystal. Gaze into that for a while. Gaze into the crystal. Concentrate.
Gosh!
What are you doing?
I'm concentrating.
Oh.
Gosh.
What do you see? What do you see there?
Nothing. Come on, Crystal. Show me Dromio.
Gaze!
My brother. My darling brother. He looks just like me. We must have had beautiful parents. That boy is a Venus.
Gaze.
Antipholus do anything to you?
He said he didn't belong to you. He said he was a stranger here. He said he loved me. And I let him.
Oh, you mustn't be so upset. Men are like that.
My husband isn't going to be.
What will your husband be like?
Well, he'll be like Antipholus. Only nicer.
My next one's gonna be just like Dromio, only alive.
I thought you didn't like Dromio.
Oh, he has a short guys, but he's cute. He's really cute. I like to chase him around the house.
Yes, I heard you last night. You had quite a scuffle.
Yeah, well, last night I caught him.
My love isn't going to be like that. We'll be content to just sit together for hours, and we'll talk about all the beautiful music and all the beautiful things in the world.
You mean to tell me you wouldn't at any time get around to a kiss or two?
Of course we would. But they'd be beautiful kisses.
I'll tell you something right now, girls. Think of it any way you like. It will turn out to be different. But if you're smart, you'll try to please them. Hawks and crows do lots of things.
All the canary does is sing.
She's courtesan on wings,
so I've heard.
Eagles and storks are twice as strong.
All the canary knows is song. What the canary gets along. Gilded bird.
Sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds always eat. If their song is sweet to hear. Sing for your luncheon and you'll get dinner. Dine with wine of choice. If romance is in your voice. I've heard from a wise canary, trilling makes a fellow willing. So, little swallow, swallow now. Now it's the time to sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds are not dumb. They don't buy a crumb of bread. It's sad, so sing and you'll be fed.
Sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds always eat. If their song is sweet, sing for your luncheon and you'll get dinner. Dine with wine of choice. If romance is in your voice, I heard from a wise canary trilling, makes you willing. So little swallow, swallow now. Now is the time to sing for your supper, and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds are not dumb. Doopy-doo, doopy-doo. They don't buy a it's said, so sing and you'll be fed.
Sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds always eat. If the song is sweet to hear.
Sing for your luncheon, and you'll get dinner. Dine with wine of choice. If romance is in your voice, I heard from a wise canary, makes a fellow willing. So
You'll get breakfast on the bottom. They don't have to buy a crumb of bread. Just sing and say, you don't have to buy even a crumb of bread and say, you'll be fed if you sing.
He's pinched, quick!
What is it? What's the trouble?
Money!
What is it? What's the matter with you now?
Oh, never mind me. Don't do anything to me now. You can give me hell later. It's the boss. He's in trouble! He's pinched! He's arrested! They're taking him to the hoot scow! Here, the key to the desk. The money to bail him out.
Sister, the money in the desk. The money in the desk? The money in the desk. The money in the desk! What is it? What's he done?
The chain. Not paid for.
Paid for?
Tide going out.
Tide?
Merchants going in.
Oh, hurry, sister, hurry! Can't you find it? What do you think you're doing? Get up there, you flatfoot. Hurry!
Oh, I'm exhausted. This is worse than the marathon. I ran all the way.
Drumroll, don't save him. Oh, Lord, lamb loose. Get out. Hike!
Are you still here? Your ship sails in an hour.
Well, then where's that fool Dromio?
Dromio?
Yes, I sent him early this morning to book passage and meet me here.
Well, I saw him over in the marketplace a little while ago buying a rope.
A rope?
Yes, he said you needed it to beat your wife.
My wife? I'll beat him. I'll take it.
There's no time to lose.
You go down to the wharf. I'll wait here for Dromio, and we'll all meet here. That is, if I'm still sane.
Shh. What's the matter?
Oh, what's the matter? If I should tell you what I'm going through, if I should tell you that I'm in love with a beautiful girl who has hallucinations that I'm her sister's husband, and therefore all three of us must be a bad dream. The people greet me in the street like old friends. Oh, people I've never seen before. One offers me money, one thanks me for past favors, one rebukes me for some wrong of which I know nothing. I can't stand much more of this. If this is a ship sailing, I don't care if it's any bigger than a rowboat. I gotta be honest. I gotta get out of here.
You wait. I'll hurry.
Yeah.
Boss! Here is the money.
Money?
The money is sent for. Hey, where's the cop? The one who was making the pinch. Did you get away?
Oh, where did you get this? Where did this money come from?
Where did it come from? Gee whiz, upstairs. You ought to know you had the key. You certainly must have made fast work of it last night.
Oh, this is real money.
Where's the cop? The one who was making the pinch.
What?
The cop. Did you get away?
What are you talking about, Dromio? Cop's money? I don't know what you're talking about. Look me in the eyes and tell me what you want.
Didn't you get home yet?
Is she talking to me?
She's talking to one of us, and I don't think it's me.
I'll join you girls later. I want to be alone with this sweet man.
It wasn't me, boss.
This is wonderful, running into you so soon. I thought you'd be home by now. What happened?
Oh, well,
It's a pleasant surprise, though, isn't it?
It certainly is. Well, what's the matter?
My chain. You've been to the goldsmith's. You got it. Isn't that sweet?
Well, here.
Easy, boss, easy. It's the old army game.
Come here. I didn't think I'd get it so soon. Oh, Antipalus, you are a darling.
No, I'm not.
Stop
it! I'm engaged.
Engaged?
Nice going, boss.
Oh, darling, let's go back to my house.
Nix.
Isn't your slave being just a little impertinent?
Well, he's just looking out for my general interests.
Sure, and I gotta be right to look
Romeo.
after his general. Oh, boss!
I'm quite capable of looking after myself. I'm old enough to say no.
You're old enough to say yes, too.
Let's get out of here!
No, I've got to stay here. I've got to see a man.
He's got to see a man about a boat. Come on.
Well then, we'll see each other later, shall we?
Oh, yes, that's it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. And my chain?
Huh?
Don't you want to give it to me now?
This chain?
Of course, Petkin.
Well, why would I want to give you this chain?
Because you promised to give it to me.
I don't remember that. We weren't out with you last night.
Quiet, Dromio.
No, listen, boss, you didn't promise her nothing. We was out with a different set of women.
You promised me. You know you did.
Yeah, well, I don't remember it.
You won't give it to me
No, leave me alone. Look, I don't know you.
All right, if that's your humor, then give me back my ring.
Your ring?
I gave you my ring last night at dinner. Either you give me that chain you promised, or give me back my ring.
Oh, look. I never had a ring of yours.
You crook, either you give me back my ring, or you give me back my ring.
Boss, let's beat it!
You dirty louse, you!
I don't know you.
You skunk! And to think I gave you the best weekend of my life.
There's gonna be a riot. Let's beat it.
No, I can't give you back anything. I never had a ring of yours.
No!
I don't know you.
No!
I don't want anything to do with you.
No!
My thoughts are elsewhere.
We are engaged to be married. Come on.
You cheap punk! I'll have you arrested!
Is something wrong?
Every man is a crook.
Sure, I know that. I married one. In fact, I'm looking for him right now. He's a tall, handsome fellow, about 4 feet high.
Don't worry, he should be back shortly. Since you're looking, if you find an honest one, you save him for me. I'm just an old-fashioned girl at heart.
Yeah, well, if I find one, I'll save it for myself. I'm pretty old-fashioned, too.
There was an old zany who lived in a tub. He had so many flea bites, he didn't know where to rub. He kept looking for an honest man. Said, I'm gonna find him if I can. If I could meet Diogenes today, this is what I'd say. Rub-a-dub-dub, hop out of your tub, Diogenes. Oh, Diogenes, find a man who's honest. Oh, Diogenes, wrap him up for me. Oh, Diogenes, find a man who's solid, stolid. Hook that fish if he's in the sea. Hunt him, trail him, catch him, nail him, and he is free. Have you got your stick? Have you got your lantern? Can you do the trick and produce him, please? Catch that fellow, ring that bell, oh, Diogenes.
case, I found what I've been looking for.
Are you married?
Congratulations, I met you, my dear. May I visit your establishment?
Visit? You can have a discount.
That would be splendid, my dear.
Look, all I know is that Antipholus did accept the chain, so when I said I could pay the bill, I had every reason to think I was speaking the truth. I'm sorry for the delay.
Wait a minute. I think he's coming.
Not only is he coming, I'll be damned if he isn't wearing the very chain. Well, Sir Antipholus, I am very much surprised that you would openly flaunt the very chain you denied I gave you.
Look, I don't know why you gave it to me. I never denied it. But if you want it back, just say so.
You said here just a few minutes ago that you had
Look,
never...
I haven't seen you since. Just a second, my fine friend. I heard you deny having received the chain. You, sir, are a liar. Why, and you're another, sir.
Get out of here. Look out, boss! Oh, boss! The posse! They're after us! Oh, run, boss, run! Into the temple! Into the temple!
Surely not the temple.
My poor distracted husband who is out of his mind.
Turn them out!
What caused this madness? We don't know, but I think it was a woman. He's been kept from home of late a great deal by a designing woman.
Never mind the cracksmith high and mighty. I got nothing out of him. I just lost my ring, that's all.
You should have left him alone. He is my husband. He should spend his time at home.
That's not my business to keep him at home. I'm not a nurse, you know. Hey, girls.
No, you're not.
Oh, don't worry. We know what you are.
We certainly do. Oh, you do? Well, we do all right. Isn't that so, girls?
I should say so.
Yes, indeed. That's what's the matter with my husband. He's been hanging out down at her place.
You should have reprimanded him.
Lady, but I did. I never let up on him. In bed, he couldn't sleep for me scolding him. At table, I hardly let him eat for crying about his morals.
What a wonderful system.
Is it?
For your rivals.
What do you mean?
The venom clamor of a jealous woman poisons more deadly than a mad dog's tooth.
Shakespeare!
Yet once again, we proclaim it publicly. If any friend will pay the sum of this Syracusian, he need not die. So much we tender him.
Justice, most gracious Duke, against the keeper of the temple.
Why, lady, against the seeress?
My husband is a fit of madness. He's been throwing his money away, taking jewels from common women. All sorts of things. We want to take him to the sorcerer, had him put under a spell. He's escaped into the temple. Now she refuses to give him up.
Madam, run for your life! Save yourself. They've broken out of jail. They're out there.
No, they're in there.
No, they're out there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They've broken loose. They're going to take a rope to you.
Quiet, you fool. I tell you, they're both in there.
Where is she? Come on, Romeo. Justice, most gracious Duke. As I fought in the wars for you, grant me justice against that woman there, my wife. She locked me out last night while libertines feasted in my house.
He's mad. He died with me last night.
My liege, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy and I'm not drunk. Although the wrongs I have suffered would drive one to both.
He has delusions. He thinks he wasn't home last night.
I can swear he was.
And I can swear he wasn't.
Most gracious Duke, might I interrupt? I think I have the good fortune to see a friend who will pay the sum that will deliver me.
Speak!
Is not your name Antipholus? And is this not your bondsman Dromio?
We used to think so, now we're not sure.
Don't you remember me?
I've never seen you in my life until now.
Antipholus, have 7 short years made you forget your father?
I've never seen my father in my life.
Oh, my boy. Ashamed to recognize me in my misery. 7 years ago in Syracuse, you said goodbye.
Oh, man, I see that age and danger make you dote. Antipholus has never been to Syracuse. He's lived his life among us since he was brought here from Corinth as a babe.
Most mighty Duke, behold a man much wronged.
What? I see 2 husbands.
Which one is real and which the imitation?
I'm Dromio. Make him go away.
No, I'm Dromio. Let me stay.
Who is this?
My old master.
Father!
Who bound him?
Who did this?
Saved from the sea, they were parted by men of Corinth.
Antipholus, you come from Corinth.
No, sir, I come from Syracuse. I come from Corinth, most gracious lord.
And I with him.
Which of you dined with me last night?
I did, my dear lady.
Are you my husband?
No, he isn't. I'll promise you that.
Now, wait a minute. Wait just a minute here. Which one of you, dear?
Oh, my God. Well, then, if it may be considered a fairly pertinent question, what happened after dinner?
Nothing, my love. Nothing.
No, we just stayed up all night and talked.
He said he had a headache.
Oh, I see.
There's the chain that you had of me.
Look, I never denied it.
I sent the money by Dromio.
Not by me. No, I've got it right here.
With the Duke's consent, may I offer this money for my father's life?
You may.
Hey, boss. Shall I take the luggage off the ship now?
What luggage is that?
He speaks to me. I'm your master, Dromio.
Oh, sorry, boss. I thought that was you over there.
Never mind all that. Just go to your brother, shake hands, and become friends.
Oh, it's just like a mirror.
And what an attractive fellow you are.
There is one thing more. What of the mother of these Antipholus twins, who floated on the raft with them? Speak, old Aegean, and say if thou hadst a wife called Emilia.
Mom!
This is too sweet.